Hey, it's Wes. I just want to make a real quick video. It's going to be a little rambly, so I'm going to try to hold it in as much as I can because I don't want to ramble too much. And I want to talk about specifically three things. First things first, the 30th edition. I love seeing these cards back, but man, not like this. Not like this. You know what I mean? I don't want to spend too much time though because I think all I'm doing is just really kind of preaching to the choir here. I think most people agree. We like seeing the old cards, but the way that they're going about this is just murder, and we don't like it. The other thing I want to talk about, though, is the serialized Magic cards. I am now a collector. I was a player back in the day, so I liked the idea of hey, more affordable cards and things like that. I thought it was a great idea. This there's a part of me, as a nerd to me, it's like that. Yeah, it's cool, but maybe not. Maybe not as cool for Magic itself. But here's the thing, and that's coming from a guy that loves Optimus Prime. Don't get me wrong, I love Optimus Prime, but man, some of this crossover stuff, come on. Anyways, the serialized stuff. Here's what I kind of see happening. Back when I played, the problem was the cards were expensive. So most of the cards I wound up with were the El Cheapo box set that somebody was clearing out their closet and said, look, whole 100 cards, give me $1 and they're yours. Of course, the cards together probably weren't even worth $1, but at least it was somewhere to start, right? It was somewhere to be able to start. And now I'm a collector, and my initial idea, to be quite honest, for those who know me personally, I started selling a lot of my Magic cards online that are actually worth a little bit of money for the sole purpose of saving up money to buy the more expensive cards and to throw them into storage for the next 20 years. With the price absolutely tanking and confidence within the company tanking, man, I may have made a bad move. Oh, Lord, I may have made a bad move. But here's the thing, and this is what I want to talk about. Can you actually create two separate economies where one is the gamers, the players, kind of like what I used to be, and one is the collectors, where I am now? Because here's the thing. The idea of the serialized cards, I love it. But the problem is with these serialized cards is it enough to keep collectors really invested? Because whenever you look back, you look at all these collector boxes that are just absolutely getting savaged when it comes to pricing. Is something like these cards, these serialized cards, is something like this really going to actually help them hold their value? And that is something that only time will tell us. I like the concept. I like the idea. I hate Magic 30th edition. I hate what they're doing there. But the concept of the serialized cards, if you make it to where those are going to be popping up in just a collector boxes, which I think is how they're doing it, can you actually create two separate economies where, as a player, I could pick up a pack for $3, $4, $5 and actually have a reasonable ability to pick up at least a decent card to throw on my deck. The flip side is, as a collector, if I go and pick up a collector box, which is what I've been doing more so, is there a reason for me to believe that 6 months down the road, the price isn't going to plummet? And I think that's what they're trying. I want to take that back. I don't think that's what they're trying to solve. I think they don't know what they're doing. But if they were to come out and say that, yes, we're trying to create an economy where the players can get cheap cards. Yes, that rare that you're getting, maybe it's not foiled. Maybe it's not some special print, but it's the rare that you needed for your deck. Yeah, the value of it isn't going to be anything close to what you're going to get out of the collector boxes, but you'll have availability to it. And then on the flip side, have the collector boxes where they're actually worth more. Can you actually pull that off? I don't know. If they could, holy cow, I think that'd be great. But I don't think that's even their intention. I don't even think they care that much. I don't think they look into it that deeply. But these idea of being able to buy these serialized cards and having them help to maintain the value of the collector boxes, I love that concept. It's just, is that Wizards of the Coast goal? I don't know. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. I appreciate you all tuning in. If you haven't, hit the like, the subscribe, all that good stuff. I know I don't make videos all the time, but when I do, they're at least worth 5 minutes.